Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man, Legacy the Prince.
I am CEO AALIYAH.
And it's your boy, DJ B4EY.
Yes, sir. It's the Fresh Leftovers radio show, and we back, yo. Back. Yo, we got a special guest that's in the building with us right now. I don't even know how to introduce this person, man. Just out here changing so many lives out here on these streets, man. Where to start, man? Where do we start with the intro?
I mean, I heard she changed your life.
Hey, brother, we gonna talk about that a little bit later. But yo, listen, we got a special guest in the building, Miss Christina Sophia. What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Listen, you don't all look so nervous, yo.
I know.
Like you look like you look like you holding your breath.
You said like it's free for all, so I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you got snacks, you got all type of stuff around you. Just feel comfy, man. Relax.
There's some cookies right here if you want some.
We got some cookies. We got a little bit of everything. We got a little cabinet over there with snacks and stuff,
Don't
man.
tell
Just let us know
everybody. Come on, brother. What's wrong with you?
Yo, relax.
They gonna come in here, inspect them, they look at the cabinet, like, okay.
Right. Hey, what y'all got in the cabinet?
Snacks over there, boy.
What y'all got in the cabinet today?
Hey, I came here for the snacks. I heard y'all got a whole bunch of stuff.
Got some cookies.
All right, man. So listen, man. Let's start. It's your first time being on the GH Street platform. You know what I'm saying? You've been out here changing a lot of lives, man. Tell the people who Christina Sophia is. Let's start there.
Oh, wow. Christina Sophia, well, she's a powerhouse.
Ow!
She's definitely a force to be reckoned with, but I have a lot of accolades, but the one thing that I'm most passionate about right now is I'm a credit consultant.
Damn.
Yes, I have my own business, Credible Credit & Co. And what we do is we impact lives. We educate consumers on how to better their credit report. We do what we can to clean their credit report, and then we point them in the right direction to accomplish their goals.
Facts. Yo, so what got you into the whole credit world?
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, start from there.
Was your credit messed up first?
Yeah, it was.
Okay,
I did. I had a card, some credit cards on there. So, but honestly, it was really presented to me from God. And I'm not even trying to amp it up. I didn't go to school for this or anything like that. At the time, I was working 3 jobs. And I was a barista at Starbucks, a personal assistant to this lady who had a hair salon. And then I was a waiter at No Mas.
I was about to say weird because I thought you were about to say something crazy.
No, I had 3 jobs right on Peter Street, actually.
So when you pull up one, you just pull up the one and just go down the block.
Go down the block. No. Start in the morning, end at night. But to make a long story short, she pretty much had an associate, and she presented an opportunity for me to be a live-in nanny, and so help her and her personal assistant. So honestly, I had peace about it, and I went for it, and come to find out she was a business mogul. She had a lot of things she dabbed into, so she ended up teaching me how to do credit.
Hey.
How do you teach somebody how to do credit? Like, where would you start? Just know millions are listening.
We want to know.
You can do it. You can Google it, and they'll show you the process, but it's very tedious, and you have to watch what you say. You have to be very consistent. You have to know your leverage. You have to know what you have power over. You really have to know a lot about the FCRA, which is the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That's vital. That's how we win. So once you educate yourself with that.
What that act talk about?
A lot.
Oh, okay. She want to get out the sauce. Oh, wow. Sis, what you got for us?
I like give you a couple drops, but not the whole sauce.
Okay. All right.
I'm trying to fix my credit. Well, actually,
You good. Anyway, so listen. So growing up, my parents, I feel like I lacked education when it came to credit, because our parents, I don't know if you grew up the same way, but our parents never really talked to us about how important it was for credit. And they end up putting all type of bills and everything in our name.
Right.
And by the time,
Nah, they definitely, yeah.
I've heard stories like this.
I don't even know if they did.
By the time I got older, you know what I'm saying? Now, luckily, my mom didn't put no bills in my name, and some of my siblings kind of effed up. But none in mine.
Fudge, guys,
fudge. Yeah, that was fudge. So how important is it for parents to talk to their children about credit, and what age would you think that parents should start talking to their children about credit?
I feel like that's a great question. I feel like finance should be as big of a topic as sex, honestly.
Oh, wow.
Up there?
Yes.
I agree.
The moment that they're aware of money, you need to show them and teach them and educate them on, hey, this doesn't come easy. You have to put in work. I
get it.
And then credit, honestly, I would say around teenager. Because Because once you gave them the foundation of the finances, income, outcome, savings, spending, teenager, that's a good age. Okay, look, I'm about to assist you to build your credit. But this makes it vital for every parent out there to educate yourself on what to do and what not to do. It's very easy to fall in the ditch or fall in the hole. A lot of people think, to get out of debt, let me go get a $10,000 credit card. No.
I was going to ask you to talk about credit cards and the importance of it and how to use it. So, I didn't get a credit card.
Yo, she the truth.
I've heard about credit cards when I was a teenager, even growing up. I just refused to get it because of the horror stories. But educate us on the proper way to use credit cards.
Okay, credit cards, it's really a leverage to build your credit. That's how people have to look at it. Don't look at credit cards as, I'll just put it on a credit card, pay it later. That's what we all fall into doing. Unfortunately, even me, as soon as I turn 18, they know exactly the age to come. Here, you can have all this money and just pay us back later. You just pay us $25 later. No, they don't realize the utilization is what really matters. If you have a $100 credit card, you don't need to use more than $30 on that credit card for it to benefit your credit. The moment you use it all up and think, I'll pay it all off at the end of the month, it's still you're not using it to the best of your ability. I would say use a credit card kind of like a gas card. When you're going to go get gas, instead of using cash, put it on your credit card and then pay about $30 out of that. Like if you spent $50, pay $30. You don't never want to pay off your credit card completely. So I'll give you a little juice.
Wow.
She dropping bars already.
Hold on, why not?
She dropping bars early.
Why not?
I've been heard that, yeah.
Okay, the reason why you don't want to pay off your card completely, because when the credit card company reports to the credit bureaus that you have a $0 balance, that pretty much means it's neutral. It's not helping you, nor is it hurting your credit report. You want it to help your credit report. That means you want to keep a utilization lower than 30%.
Right. I heard 30%.
Right.
But why? Why? I'm about to pay this credit card.
You want to use it all.
Nah. Like my credit card balance is $0.
It's neutral because
I've used it and then I'll pay that money right back.
Right, but they report to the credit bureaus that it's $0, correct? That's the issue. You want to at least put like $20, like, because I've met clients who I have to pay it all back. I don't like to owe no one. You want to leave a little bit of weight on there because you're boosting it. You're showing them like, hey, I know how to properly use a credit card. I can use a little bit, pay a little bit, use a little bit, pay a little bit. That's the purpose of the credit card.
So is it? It's okay. I spent $100 on this credit card.
Listen, I'm just gonna let you know, 90% of these questions gonna come from DJ, because the way his mind works, he's just like, whoa, the numbers, this ain't calculating correctly right now. I use $100 and then only 30, but why?
Listen, his laptop is normally in the middle. He done moved the laptop.
So you can see
every hand gesture is like this to Christina, and so you're saying.
So I was saying she talked with her hands too. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting over there talking with her hands. You know what I'm saying? We both over here.
He looking good.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. Turn this sideways.
Right now.
This is in my way. So you're telling me,
oh God,
if they report neutral, does that count against your credit?
No, it's not hurting you, but it's not helping you. That's the thing. It's just neutral. So it's good, but to be great, I would say leave at least $10 on there.
Okay, at least
leave
$10.
something.
I'll go buy some food or something.
You know what I'm saying? Leave something on there.
I might
$0
go buy
is
something
neutral.
tomorrow for lunch.
Yeah, buy some lunch.
Oh man, that's weird.
wow,
It is, but that's how you're gonna boost your score.
When they report anything that's over 30, what happens?
That's when it negatively affects you.
Interesting.
If you want to use a credit card to benefit your credit report, stay under 30%. Don't pay it off completely. Leave something on there.
So let's say they offer me $5,000 credit line. Should I take it?
Yes.
So take anything they get.
Take
and only
anything.
use,
raise that joint
only
up.
use $30 on there, bro.
No,
That's
not 30%.
Oh,
My bad.
He just learned that. Look, he just learned it right now.
The higher it is, the more I get to see it.
Exactly. Yes.
I need $20,000. That's $600.
Yes.
So you about to accept the $5,000? You about to accept that?
Not only
If so, let me go $20.
What's that? Y'all hilarious.
Wow.
Borrow $20 to the mall.
Did somebody play that? It's in my
ear. Yo, sis, I didn't even see that coming. I didn't even see it.
Good.
I was trying to figure out if he was finna get approved.
I get offers all the time. I'm just I have one credit card. That's it.
Okay.
Is that good?
It's okay. If you want to boost your score to like 700-800, you need about 3-4 lines of credit cards. Because they want to see that you're responsible handling.
They can't see I'm responsible with one?
What about a secure
you
credit card?
You already not even being responsible with your neutral one. So you need to show them.
Are you talking about because I'm paying it off?
Yeah.
Man, them suckers
completely.
So they still gonna but they still gonna take on interest rate.
You need to calm down.
Yeah, it depends on but the higher your score, the lower the interest rate. Depending on the card, though. It all depends on the card.
So you're saying to break 700, you need like a couple credit card lines.
You need some good foundational lines. Yes. So you
can't get
if that's an auto loan, a mortgage loan.
Yeah, I got it.
Credit cards.
Yeah.
That helps.
You only got one credit card.
So you got an auto loan, you got a mortgage loan, you got one credit card.
Loan, got a credit home loan.
Yeah, new car. Who this?
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's good. That helps too.
Okay.
That helps too. You want at least 4 good lines of credit.
You're saying like it don't have to be credit cards.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be credit cards.
Okay.
But you need 4 good foundational credit lines. So that's auto, mortgage, credit cards.
Dang.
So I need another credit card.
I ain't got none of that.
I would say, I don't know. Let's talk. Because that's another thing about me. I can't just have a conversation and tell you, this is what you need to do. I have to look at it and put my hands on it, and then I can let you know exactly what you need.
So
wait, Selena asked a question.
Selena had a question. Yeah.
Yeah, so does that apply to secured credit cards? Now,
secure credit cards are usually for people who wants to start to build their credit. Secure credit cards is when you're not really at the spot to get approved for actual credit cards. So that's anyone 610 and under. That's when you want to go
Talk
apply.
To me, girl.
Want to apply?
Talk to me, girl. Yes, Lord.
So yeah, if you're 6'10" and under, you will want to apply for a secured credit card. Have a minimum amount on there, about $300, and then just from there build. And then once you get to like I would say 620, 650, go ahead and apply for a real credit card.
Well, they should start sending you stuff by then, right?
Yeah, but don't look into those. I would say. Do your research. The lower the interest rate, the better. Okay. What works for you? You know, what are you disciplined with? If you know you can't handle a $10,000 credit card, don't go get one. You know, don't say yes. I don't care what your credit looks like, because the moment you max out, you SOL.
So when you say max out, what you mean? Like when you spend the whole $10,000?
Yeah.
Then what
Some
happens?
people they gotta pay it back.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought I wasn't
you probably won't get approved for anything because your utilization is too high.
Okay,
a lot of lenders look at your utilization. What are you doing? How much are you using?
Okay, so I got a question, right? Would you say that credit is less about the score and more about the actual trade line history?
The trade line history impacts the score. So like your on-time payments, your utilization, the amount you're using, the credit usage, all these factor in, and different trade lines per se weighs different depending on the bureau. Yeah. So like Experian may care more about your auto loan. Equifax may care about credit cards. You get what I'm saying? That's why they have all 3 scores, because you get an idea of how responsible this person is with what matters to each bureau. Does that make sense?
Okay, so you said like because there's three credit scores. So some of them affect specific situations.
Depending, some of them way more than the other. Like for example, an auto loan, it may have a. Say if you make a late payment, it may have 100. You may lose 120 points with Experian.
On the whole credit report?
One late payment. Oh yeah, one late payment. They don't play. No
wonder my score was so low.
One late payment, your score can go down anywhere between 30 to 120 points.
God.
One.
You said 30 to 120 points.
Depending on the bureau, like. TransUnion may take away 30 points. Okay. Equifax may take away 120, and Experian may take away 75. You know what I'm saying?
So you're gonna get hit 3 times.
3 times, 3 different angles, or they all may take away 100. It just depends on the agreement that lender has with the bureaus. It's all about money.
Does race affect it?
No.
You sure?
But you would say that on the race topic, a lot of our people are kept out of a lot of things.
That's true.
Because of that. Go on that for me. Let me
I would say now it's not an issue. Then it definitely was.
When you say then, how far back?
Martin Luther King. Like around. Yeah, that was a inside secret that only country clubs would discuss, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
White folks. Yeah. You say white people, girl. That's what you gotta say.
It's them.
Caucasian activity. Yeah.
So why isn't like, if credit literally rules everything around us, right?
Why is it in the top of the school?
Why isn't not taught about in school?
Yep.
Why don't our parents like emphasize it as much? Because like my mom, my mom interested. I'm gonna let her watch this too.
Because they ain't know either.
My mom told me about credit,
right.
but she didn't really emphasize it as hard as I needed her to. She was like, "Hey, you gonna need this later, so get this card, yada yada yada." I was like, "Yo, JCPenney gave me $800. I bought outfits. I bought my brother something. I was like, "Yo, bro, what you want? It's on me." Like, and I like.
Right. Honestly, companies make money when we're in debt.
Yeah,
go on that.
You get what I'm saying? The moment we turn 18, they're offering us credit cards.
Okay.
Not teaching us the real fundamentals on how to take care of it. I didn't learn about the 30% utilization until I'm in my later 20s. You get what I'm saying? But when I was younger, even when I got a credit card, they just said, just make sure that you make the minimum payment of $25 a month.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You say I can spend $2,000 and I only can pay $25 a month? Yeah. All right. How many times are we going to keep spending? You know what I'm saying? We're not going to know the value of what really happens. So then what happens? We can never pay that back. We don't never pay the $2,000 back. So after they don't receive a payment, after 120 days, they charge off that card. And once they charge it off, they get 3 times the amount of that debt, because they have an insurance company that they're in cahoots with. So-and-so claims they're going to pay, so if they don't pay, we need 3 times this amount. And this is already in the agreement.
3 times the amount
of the
like
debt.
$6,000.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, like, how is that in the
yeah, what you signed.
It's not. No, you don't owe them $6,000. I don't want to confuse you. You don't owe them $6,000. The insurance company that the credit card company is with pay them that $6,000.
So that's why when it goes to collections, you have room to negotiate, because they already made 4 or 5 times.
Wow! Stop it!
Now once it, wait. Once it charged off, they've made 3 times the amount of that debt. The collections every month that it reports on your credit report, they make money off of that too.
Time out, please slow down.
I told you this guy about to go in.
I owe $1,000. Right?
Okay.
It goes into what is the word? Default? Is that right?
Charge off or collections?
It goes into charge off or collect. It goes to collections.
It will start
That's what everybody know. I don't know about charge off. This is my first time hearing that. Collections. They make 3 times. The insurance company pays them 3 times the $1,000.
Once it's charged off, they'll make 3 times. But before it's actually charged off, okay, so they have 2 options.
Okay.
They can go into charge off, which is pretty much they'll cancel out the debt, and then it's just a negative reporting on your credit report.
Meaning that you don't owe it, but you gotta.
Now this is going to follow you for the next 7 years. You don't owe us, but this is a negative account that's on your report for the next 7 years. And once it's charged off, that's when they make 3 times the amount that
they're going to charge
those 7 years.
No, before.
So they're going to charge it off regardless.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay, so once it gets charged off, that means that, are they still trying to collect from me?
I'm about to check Credit Karma right now.
Collections, they're still trying to collect from you. But in the collections realm, if you have a open collections, like, hey, you owe us $1,000, it hasn't charged off yet, that means every month that collections is showing, they're making money off that.
Can I ask you a question? Okay, I'll set up.
That's what you're here to do, brother.
Yeah, go ahead.
You said every month that it does not charge off?
Yeah, every month that it's a collections, because you remember there's 2, we just talked about the charge off, but when it's a collections, every month that it's reporting on your credit report that you have a collections from that company, they get a pension, they get a piece of money every month from their insurance company.
So is that why people don't charge off student loans? Interesting. Because it's gonna fall off in 7 years. Wow.
And they make money regardless.
And they're making money in those 7 years.
3 times that, right?
But you get
charge off, yes.
Charge
collections, they're gonna make every month for 7 years.
So if something is whoa, time out.
Somebody been eating off of me.
Hold on, so I need to ask this question. Okay, this is for real. This is good.
Yeah.
No, let's go there.
So
this is what the people need.
The fact that let's say
DJ in his
20, 22. 22 years old, 26, 24. Let's just say 22.
Okay.
Bachelor's. You're done. You probably go into collections a year later. Right?
Yeah, you go into collections after 120 days. There's no payment.
120 days you go no payment. That's
3 months.
3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 3 months. Say a year later. Mm-hmm. All right, okay. And they're trying to collect from you.
Mm-hmm.
For 7 years, they try to collect from you. And they're going to keep earning money regardless of you paying or not. They're still making money, right?
Yes.
After 7 years, what happens?
It falls off.
It falls off where?
Your credit report.
Unless
you come see me or pay early. Pay it off. Get a settlement.
Yeah.
So when it fall off, does it look good on your report or don't look like a neutral?
Oh, it looks good because the negative account is off your credit report.
Okay, so hold up.
I'm confused.
Student loans.
You need to give us a chance too.
I'm sorry. These student loans.
It sounds like we need to have a consultation.
Well, yeah, you need to talk on the side because you
That's what I'm saying.
This question's gonna be good for somebody on air.
Because look, you are saying your whole situation to her so you can know what you need to do.
It's not just
you
that.
need to go to credit code.
I will go to her, but that's not the point.
Talk to her offline.
No, that's not fair. Look, these are good questions because it's not. Okay.
Oh, that's a good question.
7 years, it's supposed to fall off.
Go with it, DJ.
Do they sell it to another collection agency so it can stay fresh for 7 years?
Yeah, they do that. So it's called re-aging. Yep.
So can you be in there for 14 years?
You could if you're not paying attention. If you don't know your rights, yeah. I've had clients like that. Yeah, they'll re-age the debt. I'm so serious.
That's why
we have the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That was for us because these companies were taking so much for the people.
What people?
Consumers, clients, customers.
we have no law for us.
That's what I'm saying.
No law.
No, it's all for us.
What is it called again?
Fair Credit Reporting Act. There's different laws in there where pretty much what these companies cannot do
right up when
against us. But yeah, so once you're aware of what your rights, you know exactly. Okay, look, this is not supposed to be here.
Okay, what can't you get removed off of someone's credit? Like it stays on like a bankruptcy, like a repo. Like what is everything open to getting removed? Or
I can take anything.
Okay, cool.
What are we doing here? I am 35 years old.
Relax.
I'm about to break the table.
Relax. So why is it that the credit repair game is such a scam now? It popped up and it's like everybody repairing credits, but because I've had situations where I'm 28. I've been trying to get my credit fixed for years, and I kept running into the wrong people. Like somebody, I got a cousin that do this, blah 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 blah. She helped me out, whoop whoop whoop, and actually that's one of the first things I said to you whenever I was like, Christina.
He did.
Are you putting my?
I was like, yo, no, it wasn't even that. I was just like, we go to the same church.
Right.
I gotta see you every week.
He politely threatened me.
I was like, I gotta see you every week.
Right.
Like, and it's not even on like no threat type of joint, but I explained to her like, yo, I've given myself to people in that type of area before.
Facts. No, you did express
people have
that.
definitely like took my bread. And like
you said it like 4 times. I'm trusting you.
I'm like, Christina, I'm trusting you.
I got you. Like,
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, Christina, I'm trusting you.
No, same. That was my first time paying Christina my first deposit.
Oh yeah.
My first time I ever sent a bag.
Hold on, what happened?
My first deposit I sent her. That's my first time ever. Yeah, she.
I worked on Aaliyah's
shout out to Christina, y'all. She's the reason why I'm in my house. Christina got me from a 490.
Talk your tongue.
Right now I'm at a 688.
Who said that?
And this is in Selena. Yeah, mute her mic.
Okay.
This is in what, not even a full 6 month period, and just fixed my dad's credit. Got a whole car off my dad's credit, and now I'm fixing my stepmom's credit. But
it's me, Mario.
I felt the same way because I done got jeweled with some credit repair stuff before too. I trusted her. God led me to her. I trusted her. She was like, "Hey, deposit is so and so." I said, "I never sent this type of bag through Apple Pay, but I'm gonna go ahead and send it to you."
Okay, I thought you said you received a bag.
Oh no.
Okay, my bad.
So you're not even listening to nothing else.
I was really asking you to clear that up because I was like, he ain't listening.
Oh no, she was the bag.
They paid her some money.
So what? Why do you think it's such a scam going on right now?
Honestly, people, it's a game. People play games. People can play games, and for a moment, people can get the account removed off their credit report, so then it seems like it's legit, and then later it pops back on there, and then they're gone. So it is a scam, but it's all about your effort and how much you put in, because again, this is a very tedious job. You have to stay consistent. You have to care about this person's credit as much as your own. A lot of people don't have that heart. It's all about the money. What can I gain from this? Yeah, I'll fix your credit. Yeah, I'll get to it then when I feel like it, kind of thing. And I hate that a lot of my clients have been through that.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's why God even gave me this opportunity to be the light in the dark. Like, no, there's someone here that truly cares. Not only do I care, I'm gonna educate you. So you're not gonna be the same person that you are in this consultation. You're gonna regain yourself, bounce back. So I mean, I can't speak on those people. I can just continue to keep my integrity high. And
the one thing I loved about Christina was, even after she was done taking all the stuff out that she took off, she said, hey, I don't care if these people hit you up 10 years from now, call me.
She said the same thing to me 2 days ago. She said
yes ma'am, I hope you still have the same number.
And even if you leave, evolve. Please.
Listen, you cannot disconnect from me if you leave. Like,
we will find you.
We soul tied. Hey, listen. We got more with Christina when we come back. And we're going to run off into a real quick break. So y'all keep it locked and loaded. It's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. Listen, she been dropping all the credit knowledge on us so far, man.
You got a website?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure.
All right, so I had a question off air, and I wanted to make sure I asked it on air.
Okay, yeah.
Right? You said not to keep, only use 30% of your full amount that you can use, right? Mm-hmm. But you have to make payments on that.
Right.
So when you make payments on it, do you use back what you made just to keep the 30% on? Like, for instance, if I had $100 and I used $30 on it, the minimum is $25 that I got to pay back, right? So I got to pay that back, but I got to keep it at the 30% usage rate, right?
Right.
So do I put $25 back on it just to keep it at that 30% or what?
You definitely want to make the monthly payment. So you definitely want to pay that $25. But once you pay that $25, that means you have $5 left over. So you have the option of, I don't use the card at all and just keep the $5 that I owe and just pay the rest that next month. Or you can just spend $20 again or $25 again. You know what I mean? Keep rotating. Now this idea works more for a larger scale, so let's up the numbers. Let's say if you had a credit card that's a limit of $1,000, so that means you're only going to use $300 or less on that card. Yeah. So that means I don't have to pay the full $300 back. I can pay the minimum monthly payment of $25, $50. You know what I'm saying? So that way, that's how you keep a low utilization and still use the benefit of having a credit card, because you use $300, but you only got to pay back $25.
So if you use over $300, let's say you just spent $400, as long as you come back down to the 30%. Okay.
So if you spend $400, then to come back down in the 30% range, you should pay like $150 just to stay in a good number.
Okay. So explain to us what are trade lines, because I know there's some variation in the credit process. When I was getting scammed, people was telling me about jumping on trade lines with other people. How does that work?
So trade lines, I don't like trade lines. I'm not a fan of trade lines because trade lines are temporary. So what it is someone, if they need their credit to increase instantly, like I have a home loan, I really want to get approved, I got to get out of here kind of thing. So they would buy a trade line. So they will get 1 or 2 trade lines. On that trade line, it could have a history, the credit card history of about 12 years. That's pretty good. And the credit limit can be $10,000. Now they may pay $600 or $700 or even $800 a month to have that trade line showing on their credit report. Yeah, I'm paying you $800 so I can get a $10,000 credit card to reflect.
So it can reflect on your credit report.
So you don't actually have this card?
No, you don't have the card. You just have the credentials. That's it. You're paying for a credential so your score can temporarily boost. That's why I don't like trade lines, because it's just for a moment. Sin. It's just for a moment.
You said like Sin? Nah, Sin feel good for a while. Don't do that.
Nah, it's just for a moment. Then you got to come back down to reality and realize I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's going to come off your credit report. And who wants to pay $800 for a month or 2 months worth of trade lines?
Yeah.
Why don't you take that $800, invest it in a secure credit card, and build from there? That's what I believe in. I believe in permanent building, permanent trade lines. We're going to open permanent accounts, because once you learn how much effort it took to build, you'll care more about it to keep it remain. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So no, my turn. My
bad. I was gonna get it to you.
So speaking of boost, you told me to do something when I needed to boost my credit right then and there. You told me about Experian Boost. Tell some people about Experian.
Yes, Experian Boost is pretty good. It's only offered on Experian though, so you can get on there and things like your Netflix bill or your rent payments, things like that, you can have that report on your credit report to help boost your score as well.
Are you serious?
Hold on, my bad. My bad.
You better do it.
You know, wait, time out.
So you mean to tell me I've been using somebody else's Netflix and it's been going on their credit?
Yeah, if they use the Experian Boost.
So, okay, you have to use Experian. So you sign up for Experian Boost to use certain things like that to go on your credit. How long does that last? As long as you're paying for it or something?
Yeah, exactly.
So you have to pay for it.
Are you looking
as
at
long
a
as you're
lease?
paying, no, as long as you're paying that account.
So say if you put your mortgage on there, as long as you're continuing to pay that, it's on there.
Well, your mortgage is going to be on there. It's more like rent.
Well, mine's like rent. Yeah.
Rent. You're gonna.
Oh no, it's cool. So I got Netflix. I got some Hulu and all them.
Your
stuff.
utilities. You can put your utilities.
So
on
utilities
there.
don't reflect on the credit anyway.
No.
Really? So you just go? Is Experian free? Yo.
What?
Yeah.
Legacy.
This guy.
I'm about to buy everything.
You can put more than
phone bill, right? You can put your phone bill on there.
Yeah, you can.
First of all, please turn your mic on. I couldn't hear what she said.
Yeah, Selena's mic's off.
She ain't got nothing to say. Okay. Phone bill.
Don't do
No.
You ain't trying to waste no time.
You mean all your
bill.
bills you can put on Experian?
The one that don't
bills.
already, that's not already on it, you can,
So you can put more than one situation on it?
Yeah, she told me about that when I needed to, but like, they was like, you need at least 30 more points, Miss Calhoun. And she was like, you need to do Experian Boost.
Dang.
So how long does Experian Boost last?
Forever.
Wow.
How do you
spell that?
Experian.com.
Wow, it's funny. It's just she said it and I just put 2 letters and it came up. Let's go.
You
gotta put your social in there?
Yeah.
Get the app.
You sure they don't like?
No, it's Experian.
Experian is
the
legit.
bureau.
Yeah.
They're not
gonna trade your stuff.
DJ, there's a lot of questions you can ask off of here, okay?
Selena has a question.
Yeah.
Selena, they crazy.
No, you good.
She on the mic? All right. No, I want y'all to be disrespectful. I can't hear her.
All right, I have a question. Let's bring it back in. Adding your kids to your credit. Speak about how important that is to do for them at a young age, and what's the benefits?
It's very well. This is for the responsible parents.
Okay,
it's very good. Once you see that, okay, I got all my bills under control, I got my utilization good, I'm doing a great job, you should definitely add your children on as a AU, which is an authorized user. Pretty much that will start building their credit as well. This is good because once they become 18, they pretty much have about a 6 to a 7, even 800 credit score. Yeah.
This is what the white folks do.
This is definitely what the white folks do.
Okay, that's what
slow down. Get your words together.
Let me slow down. Once you add them on, can you take them off?
You can. Yes. It's just a phone call. You want to add them on as an authorized user. That's what it's called. Authorized user, meaning I want this person to use this credit card line as well, but they're not really using the credit card. They're using the credentials again.
I wish my mama would have did that for me.
No, but some of my
me.
friends used to carry around a car. They be like, how you got a car and you 18? Like, you got a car at 17? Like, I never knew, but they used to be like, this is my parents' car.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's how they do it and build. But the negative side of that is an 18-year-old with an 800 credit score. They can really go get whatever they want.
Oh, that's cool.
As long as they're responsible, because they can go get a Maserati if they really wanted one. You get what I'm saying? So this is, again, you have to teach them, okay, look, this is a responsibility. Take care of this. I'm here to help you. Keep watching their credit report. I say, I don't care if they're 22. If they're living in your house, you need to keep looking at their credit report.
Or just don't give them the card, right?
Well, they're gonna become aware of their credit score once they look at Credit Karma. They're gonna know the power that they have. Let me go do what I want. So as long as they're in the loop of, hey, I'm building your score. Hey, look, you're here now. This is what we're doing. Okay, so we got your plans. You don't want to go to college? Fine. Then let's get you an apartment. Let's get you a townhouse. I don't believe in apartments. Get you a townhouse. Get you a car. Let's teach you responsibility, and then from there they can teach theirs. You know.
So why does Credit Karma get such a bad rap? Because excuse me, the first thing that we like to do when we want to check our credit is run the Credit Karma.
Right.
I remember one time I thought I was word, yo, ooh, we coming up, we moving on up.
We did, yeah.
And then I came back and I was like,
what's your Credit Karma say?
But Credit Karma make you feel like, and then when you use the app that Christina tell you to use, I was
that joint was like 300, bro. Oh, nah, I'm talking about like my joint was
no Credit Karma.
Credit Karma, it was. You talking about right now?
No, like when you looked at it. And I'm not asking you like to tell me the exact number.
I don't care. My joint like in the 5s, bro.
No, Credit Karma said 5.
Nah, Credit Karma was saying like 6-0 something.
Okay,
620. I was just like, oh snap.
Okay, yeah.
And then when I checked something else, this was before I met Christina. My friend was just like, nah, don't use Credit Karma. I was like, why not, girl? You don't want to see me win. That's why. And then, bro, she was just like, nah. And she took me over to like the Experian website or something like that. And like when I looked at it, bro, that joint was in the toilet, yo. I was like,
not in the toilet.
Nah, my joint. I'm coming. Listen,
he was going
coming
down.
up from the dungeon, boy. But yeah. So why? What's the thing with Credit Karma?
Credit Karma does not include your FICO score. Your FICO score is what lenders look at to see if you're going to get approved or not. So that's why the score is so different, because your FICO score is a whole nother layer. Pretty much to give you an idea, Credit Karma is kind of like a cake without the icing. So everybody thinking they actually have cake, but no, you really just have
the mix.
So what's the difference between Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax? But
then it's
aside
FICO.
from FICO, is it like an average of all credit scores and what?
So your FICO score is it's a scale. I want y'all to look at it as like a scale. All right, so a scale meaning you're here at one point, but when you include your FICO score, you go to another number. There's really a lot of numbers. It's hard to explain, but I'm gonna try to concise it. It's a lot of numbers that go into your weight of your score. Your FICO score is what matters. Your FICO score is what lenders look at. Your FICO score is what impacts your on-time payments. That's where your FICO score comes in. What else? Your utilization somewhat, but really it's your on-time payments and your how reliable you are. That's what it is, pretty much, to sum up what FICO score means.
Yeah.
So you have a base. Now your base is what's showing on Credit Karma. This is the baseline. This is the base of all things. But if we include your FICO score, this is what's the average of everything put together. That's what you look at on Experian, Credit Check Total, and things like that. So to answer your question, all 3 bureaus include your FICO score, but that's what you really see when you look on their website or have a reporting from their bureau, if that makes sense.
How often is my credit like updated? How often do they update that?
Every month. Now Experian does it every day, but they're supposed to give you an update every month. And actually during the pandemic, they authorized, it was a temporary legislation but anyway, a temporary order that all consumers can see their credit report every month for free. Normally before the pandemic, the bureaus were only authorized to give an update on your credit report annually, so once a year. But because of the pandemic, everyone was able to look at their credit report every month. So that's when people really became hungry. Like, I didn't even know all this was on here, kind of thing. Because they didn't know, they didn't know what they were opening.
It's too late now, right?
I think so. Maybe not. But I just refer my clients to websites like creditchecktotal.com, Experian.com. They give you a monthly update of all 3 bureaus.
Yeah, I'm paying that $29.99.
It's worth it. Because it's accuracy.
It's a year?
That's what you're paying for.
Every month.
Oh.
Yeah, you're paying for accurate information.
Now, when your credit is pulled or checked, does it affect you?
Yes. Depending if it's a soft or a hard pull.
What's the difference?
Yeah.
The difference, a hard pull meaning a company like
Toyota,
Rooms to Go. Yeah, that's a hard pull. A soft pull,
a bank,
would be like a bank. Exactly.
So when you go in the shop for a car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they hard pulling from 3 or 4 different dealerships?
Yeah, actually like 10.
Yo, cut the music.
Stop the music. Stop the music.
It's not the dealership. It's the banks. It's banks.
So if one bank pulls your credit and you go somewhere else, that's still considered more than one pull, or is that in a certain amount of that time?
So what happens if you go into places like Toyota, like an auto dealership. And if you already don't have an auto loan negotiated, settled out with the bank, exactly. It's like they're doing a shout out. Hey, so and so want a car. This they credit.
Which
this
one of
they
y'all want
income.
this?
Who wants it?
Yeah.
And like every bank, let me look at it. 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 Let me look at it.
Are you serious?
So then when you look at your credit report, you're gonna see you have about 25 inquiries showing when you just went in.
Is that considered a hard pull for them?
Yes.
25 hard pull?
Anywhere between 5
And they stay there for like 7 years, right?
2 years.
2 years.
Hold on. I gotta hear this. Hold on. Go ahead, sis.
So yeah, you go in and you submit your information, and that's what they do. They shop around your info, and if a bank don't want you, they send you to the next one. That's another inquiry. Bank don't want you, send you to another one. So when you go and you apply for something, your score goes down anywhere between 15 to about I've seen 75 points
each.
No, in total. From all those pools. That's the results of it.
Because
when really all you asked for was one.
So that's why they tell you
get pre-approved.
That's why they tell you to go to like your bank or whomever.
Yes.
Tell them what you want to do.
Go to your bank and get your auto loan, and because this is cheaper interest rate too. And credit unions are the best.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out to Navy.
And that's
Federal.
another reason. Oh, Navy.
That's another
reason why. That's another reason why you be at the car lot all day, because they're trying to fish around and find somebody to pick you up. Yeah, and that's why they keep coming to you every second. You don't got a little more, you got, and they gonna send it right back to the bank. Okay, he got this much more now. That's going right back out to the bank.
Exactly.
I learned that the hard way. That's why I know. I learned this. Christina didn't tell me this part. I learned this the hard way. That car that's on my credit, Christina know about. Yeah, the hard way. Telling you.
Wow. Is that illegal?
No.
Obviously,
no, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying, because if you don't know, you don't know.
But I mean, people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Facts.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would have never known that. Yo, this is crazy.
I'm lost on that.
So, with your company, right? Do you deal with business credit as well?
I do. I dabble. Really, I mainly deal with personal, because you need your personal credit in order to establish business credit. So
explain that.
Yeah, please.
Well, your personal credit, in order to open up a business loan or to establish credit in your business name, they're going to look at something. So they need to look at your source, which is your personal. So they don't do it always. You just need it to begin. And then once you're in the... But
the business separates you from, like your LLC or your INC incorporation or whatever. That
your EIN.
Yeah, that separates you from anything that can happen to you personally, correct?
Exactly. But when you're going to apply, now I'm talking about your first foundational credit line. This is your first.
Okay.
To establish a first foundational credit line, you need a credit score, a personal credit score at 680 or above. So they're going to look, if they see that you have nothing on your business credit, they're going to look at your personal. Now, if you
just to establish,
exactly.
And then after you establish, then your business is on its own, and then nothing affects you personally.
Exactly.
So if you were to bankruptcy out the business, like say you take out $1 million loan under your business, right, and you was to bankruptcy that on the business side, that doesn't affect you personally.
Exactly.
But how does it affect you? Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
So even if you're a personal guarantor for that business loan because of your personal credit, right? And it gets bankruptcy, it doesn't affect you at all. It's just underneath the business.
Exactly. Yeah. Your business is for your business.
Okay.
Personal is personal. It's whatever you filed under.
So that's why.
So if like going bankruptcy, you try to start another business, they're gonna look at the fact that your other business failed. They're gonna look at that, right?
Exactly. Yep.
Interesting.
But that doesn't stop you from getting that next loan because it's a personal guarantor that you're doing for the next business.
Well, let me see. I'm thinking about it because it depends on how good your business is. To see if you how do I say this? Help me, Holy Ghost. So like, say if you just establish your business and it's just starting out, you don't really have too much on there, but it's not good, and you end up bankruptcy, because people have done that before. It does show up on your personal. But if you have an established business credit, like you're making a lot of revenue, over $100,000 kind of situation, and in bankruptcies, that company, it doesn't affect your personal. So I guess it depends on the higher hierarchy of your business. Cool. If you're big in the game, it's not gonna affect you. If you're a little minion, then yeah, it's gonna roll over to your person.
It rolls. I thought it keeps you separate.
I'm sorry. Oh, wow. I had to reword that because I was trying to get it to understand. It depends on the level of impact.
I'm pretty sure there's a loophole around that too.
It is. Yeah.
You just gotta know. Because I know some. We'll talk about that off air. But yeah, there's a loophole around it.
Oh, there's always loopholes.
That is crazy. Sis, you had anything?
No, I'm just dying laughing at DJ.
So this bad credit,
like,
right?
He cut everybody.
That's what I'm saying.
I didn't mean to cut off. I thought he was finished. I swear to God. I mean,
like she's here, bro. We'll get around to her.
So, like, bad credit. Mm-hmm. Would you tell somebody who's trying to get a loan not to get it?
Yes. Because your interest rate is going to be stupid.
Crazy. My APR on my car before I just refinanced through Navy Federal, 17%.
I've seen worse.
I've seen worse. 36.
Worse.
Are you serious?
What?
Mm-hmm.
36.
And they got it?
Yeah, they needed a car.
That bad?
She pays. Actually, she pays $400 a month, and I think it's for like a 2013 Mazda or something like that. Yeah, and she's been in with them for about 6-7 years.
No,
what? Oh,
yeah.
I mean, but people got situations.
Yeah.
Relax.
So
they don't understand. They're desperate. They need a car, so they're going to take anything
like buy here, pay here. No.
So how good does it look when you refinance your car on your credit?
Good, real good.
Oh, look, it's good to refinance?
Happy. Yeah, it's good to refinance.
Yeah.
Because you're lowering your interest rate.
Let me tell you what I just did. Navy Federal is the truth.
Shout out to Navy Federal once again.
No, seriously. So I've been with this car company, American Financial, and I'm saying their name because I want to. American Financial, right? I've been with them for 2 years, right? I got a 2017 Curio. I paid $514 a month. My APR rate was 17%, and they didn't include Gap, and they made me pay extra a month because I didn't have full coverage on my car, right?
Oh.
So I refinanced my car through Navy Federal just this week, right? Bruh, they freaking lowered my car payments to $370 a month.
Wow.
My APR rate is 8%.
They
added Gap insurance, and they giving me a $200 incentive.
They added Gap insurance.
They added, yeah.
Oh, Navy Federal do
Gap insurance. No, just Gap, not real insurance, just Gap
to cover the car.
So Navy, and I just found this out too. They told me that I should go through because I'm already with I already got insurance on my car, but they told me now that I'm financed through them, I need to go to Geico. And get now. Everybody don't know this. Number one, Navy Federal is have a partnership with Geico where you get a discount for just being with Navy Federal through Geico. But what I didn't know was everybody know me in the military. What I didn't know was I did not know Geico stood for government employee. I didn't know it was a military insurance thing.
I thought it was always the other guy.
Who?
General.
Oh, I don't know, but I never knew that.
That would make sense.
The general, that would make sense.
But I didn't know. I never knew. I just found it out when I got my car refinanced because they were telling me you should go ahead and redo your insurance too because you get a discounted rate now that you're refinanced with us.
Why don't you go like USAA?
I don't know. Well, I know. Listen, years ago when my driving history was horrible, USAA said, "Hey, you can't even be with us." They wouldn't even give me a quote. They just told me no, straight up.
Driving history.
I was about to say, what the heck you doing?
I have dumb super speeders before I was 18 years old. Right when I was 18 years old, I freaking got reckless driving. I was doing like.
You got locked up for that?
Yeah, I got locked up.
Oh wow.
My bad.
Dang. I just needed to bark from dog to the bar.
I just can't picture it because you like.
I was in there. I was in
like,
only in there for 5
like a little go kart or something.
Search her mugshot. Go ahead.
Oh, I was cute. I had long braids. But yeah, so they put me in jail for 5 days.
What's your middle name?
They put me in jail for 5 days, y'all, for that.
For super speeding?
Yeah, I was doing 102 in the 55, but it didn't feel like it. It didn't feel like
it. Never feels like it.
No, I had my boyfriend at the time. I rented him it was in 2019. I rented him a 2000. His dream car was a Mustang. And y'all know I'm a girl that's gonna put my man in what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? So I rented him that car for his birthday, and I'm driving to him, just trying to surprise him. I remember the song I was like, I'm talking about Monday, Tuesday, and them folks said, rear. And so the lady, she tricked me.
It was that night, huh?
It was that night. It was a white lady. She tricked me.
What she do?
So I had been drinking wine that night, so I was thinking like, oh, maybe she spilled my breath or something. Cause she was like, oh well, I'm just gonna go ahead and give you your ticket. I was like, all right. She went to her car. She came back. She said, can you step out of the vehicle? I'm like, oh, maybe she finna have me do a line test or something. Cause maybe she
you was driving,
my
right?
breath. Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
So I was like, so she said, just walk towards my car. So I'm walking towards her car, and I'm trying to walk so straight, which I can because I wasn't drinking that much. But I walked to her car, and I was like, is everything okay? Because normally when you're about to go to jail, they tell you to get out the car. She grabbed my hand. She said, well, you're not wrong. I said, dang. And all I did was crack. I was just dying laughing the whole time. I was just crying because I couldn't believe I was really about to go to jail.
I would have been crying.
That's crazy.
I didn't cry until I called one of my best friends, and she was like, are you ready? Who's ready to go to jail? I don't understand that. But it was crazy.
So, Christina, let's say a person is now how do you go about rebuilding your credit from like the dumpster?
Why do you keep
yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Because I was in a dungeon.
A secured credit card.
She literally saving my life right now. Like, cause I got $1 billion business I'm trying to put together,
and it will.
I had to realize, like, yo, ain't no way around this. Like, there's no way around the credit situation.
No way.
Period. I don't care if somebody say they gonna hook you up, they gonna this, they gonna that. There is, bro. Credit rules everything around us. Period.
That's
For
money.
real.
Dollar
So
bills.
she really, you know, she bringing the kid about the dumpster, boy. So just for those people that's listening, how do they go about? What would you say is the process of rebuilding bad credit?
Yes, I would say a secured credit card.
What is that for those who don't know?
A secured credit card is different from a regular credit card. A secured credit card is your money. So that means if you want to establish credit, you need to have at least 200. I would say 300 to 500, but if you can't do it, at least $200. You go in and you give them that money, and then they'll give you a credit card with that limit on there. So then you start establishing credit there. Another way you can,
and you still got to do the 30% situation.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And another way you can do it is this app called Self. It's pretty cool.
I do that.
Yes. Selena does it too. Yeah, so Self is pretty dope. It's an opportunity where you can save money and build your credit report at the same time.
You about to send it to me, sis?
Yeah, because I get some money off. No, 10. I send
you
too.
A little $10.
Yeah.
You know?
Wait, I already sent it to you. You were supposed to do it.
I didn't do it yesterday.
Dang.
Well, I sent it to
We was at Romy thing yesterday.
Oh, yeah, you're
DJ,
right.
do it. It's so easy. You pick what you want to pay.
Self is dope.
Sorry.
You pick exactly. You pick what you want to pay. You pay that amount monthly, and they report to the credit bureaus that you're making on-time payments. That's going to build your score, and then you will have that money saved. So after a year or 2 years, you get all that money back.
Huh?
Yo, that is crazy.
Look at him, huh? You get money back? Wait, what you talking about?
You do it over and over again?
I pay $48 a month. This is where I'm at right now. And by the time I'm done, I started April. So April next year, I get like $500 and some dollars. Just give it to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, they give you the whole thing. They give you the whole thing back.
You get everything you put in, you get back.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Now, but you can't miss a payment. That's the only thing about it. So that's why I got my setup on reoccurring payments. Like
Auto payment.
Interesting. So you just pick. You crazy? So you just put.
$20?
Yeah.
She just said it loud. My bad.
Let me refer him.
Yeah, I'm gonna do DJ. You got it.
Can I refer myself? I'll just play.
Selfish.
So pick any amount that you want to pay, and then just say, "Hey, this person's been paying."
Yep, making
month.
on time.
Yeah,
payments.
so when I check my credit report now, I see Self on there, and it shows that I'm paying. Hey, accept that airdrop that's coming to your phone.
It's currently in use right now.
It opens as it looks on your.
Take your time.
So yes, the Self account, once you open it, it looks like an actual trade line showing on your credit report.
That is amazing.
That's what's up. And you just get your money back after this is finished. You can continue it if you want to.
Exactly. And then after you make $100 or pay them at least $100, they'll offer you a secured credit card. So Self kind of does it both.
Oh wow! Look. She ain't get that offer.
Yo, that is amazing. With the same money that you just put in.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Wow.
So every month that credit card improves.
Why
Increases.
Why is our people so far behind?
Why are you not teaching? You should be teaching this class.
Oh my gosh, you're like the third person said that to me.
No, you for real.
That's the Lord.
1, 2, 3.
That's the Lord.
You really need to teach
Like
this.
you need to really,
I do need
like
to.
in depth.
just like you said you did with your
Last
created
class.
a book. Your last class, you created a book. You need to do this thing too, and then offer this course.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what the charge gonna be, but
Right.
I mean, this also helps you get potential people,
Clients.
clients as well. So
That is good. Wow. Yeah. Confirmation.
Yeah, go ahead, sis. So
Nah,
everybody
that's
be
true.
looking out for this new
Classes.
class.
Yes.
no, seriously.
No, for real.
So do you
I'll
have
DJ it.
people that you have employees in your company, or is it just you?
Yeah, I have employees. I'm building a team.
Hey.
It was a process because I'm healed and whole from a lot of things.
Got
Just
you.
for me, this is my baby. You know, and I
Yeah.
feel like can no one take care of my baby better than me? And
Facts.
I'm responsible for a lot of livelihoods. You know, and I want someone who has the same heart as me. So it took a minute for me to build my team, but we got it together. So
Y'all got that
Move
paperwork.
forward.
That's all that matters.
yeah.
Yo, listen. I must say, it was about a month and a half ago or so we spoke. You were highly recommended, and I poured my heart out to you, let you know where I was at. And I must say, you are the truth, like for real. There's stuff that's been following my credit since. What's the oldest thing you saw? I don't care.
I don't remember.
It was like I mean,
I see a bunch of people.
that JC Penney bill,
Yeah, it was.
still there.
Yeah.
and that was since like 2010.
I just remember it was a couple thousands.
Yeah, and she.
Oh, they put your thing in recollection. They was recollection.
Was that what was happening? They kept selling it or something?
Nah, that was just his balance.
Yo, listen, sis was like, yo, Christina was just like, yo, I got you. All right, cool. I see this. Oh, that's there too? And like, yo, she called me like, what was it, Monday?
Yeah.
She called me this past Monday. She was just like, yo, Legacy, where you at? Where your wife? I was like, she right here. She was like, all right, I got some good news for y'all. I was like, all right, cool, what's up? And she was just like, yo, this gone, that gone, this gone, that gone, this
boy
gone.
said,
I was like, what about wifey? She was like, this gone, that gone, this gone. I was like, let me go over here and check.
Check, right? I told him, I was like, you can go check.
Let me go over here and check real quick. So I pulled up my phone. I went to the bootleg joint because you know if it's over on Credit Karma, it's real.
Oh my gosh.
You know if it's on Credit Karma, it's real. Man,
believe
I
that,
went to
folks.
Credit Karma, bro. What that say?
All that joint was going.
0, 0, 0, 0. The only thing is the auto loan. I was just like,
Huh?
yo, sis, you are the truth. Like you're like this is crazy. Like what you do, the lives that you're changing, the impact that you're making on this type of scale. Because a lot of people we don't get access to it. It's there, but we don't get access to this type of information.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it was really imperative. I was like, yo, she need to come on the show so you can tell our people about it. You know what I'm saying? So they know that there's a way out. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta keep borrowing money to pay for this. Like you can get it like removed.
Yeah.
Like,
and that's what I tell my clients. Like, I'm here so you can have financial freedom. You deserve financial freedom. The Bible says, "Owe no man nothing but to love him." And because of this field, I can see that that's possible. Where I don't have to owe anyone, and I can continue to move forward, and I can have anything that I want, any goal that person wants. It's attainable. No matter your skin color, no matter your knowledge, you can learn every day. You breathe, and there's still a chance. You know. So
what about those people that's like, yo, I'm gonna borrow too? You ever had people that just borrow some money real quick, use it for whatever they want, and get it removed? Like, do they play that game?
Here's the thing about borrowing. My mom always taught me, if you don't want it,
don't go get it.
No, if you don't want the money, give it away. If you're expecting that money back, don't borrow nothing. So I don't borrow nothing from no.
Well, I'm talking about like loans. And stuff
Oh,
like, yeah,
what do you
yeah.
mean?
So like you know people played it like so. This is one of one of the hot people that one of the hot boys that put me on with somebody who was doing my credit before because he was like, yeah, what he do with his cousin that do credit, he borrowed some money from the bank for whatever reason and then get it removed off his report later.
Oh,
Like you have people that do that on that hot boy stuff.
Yeah,
She's
people
like,
try it, but I didn't do it. I mean, if I'm okay, yeah, let me be honest. In the beginning, I did used to do that. I went up to my friends. I was like, whatever credit card you don't want, let me know. I get it off. So, but I stopped doing that.
Okay, but
just stop. Stop doing that. Don't do that.
Okay.
I used to, but you can. But I don't do that anymore.
Okay.
You know?
All right.
Yeah, I'm legal now. I'm redeemed.
All right, I got you.
I am delivered.
All right, yo, y'all got anything else, man?
DJ, you better not have none.
I mean, nah. Everything else, I'll just
Book
kind
a
of
consultation.
Yes, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do because y'all.
Book a consultation.
I feel offended. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking questions.
What else?
You ask great questions.
Go ahead, DJ. We listening. Because you do be asking the good questions. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm straight.
Nah, go ahead, brother. This your time. The people need to know. What's up?
I can't. Man, I don't know. I mean, because I really want these. First of all, I gotta just go back. I'm tripping off Experian, you know, because that
they never told us that. Is that recent?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm about to say because
like within the past 5 years.
That's still okay.
That's recent.
5 years ago, I could have been doing this where I was paying rent over there, boosting my credit score up.
But this is what I tell a lot of people. It's about what you know now. Move forward.
That's cool. I'm good though. But I mean, you know, God has blessed me. You know, He can run me a long way.
We'll be all right. They made money off of us, but at the same time, we got stuff off our credit, so it's a win-win.
You right. You right.
You know?
Now it was something I was going to ask, but I'm gonna ask this. You said call you back if something pops back up. Why would it pop back up?
Great question. Okay, so
See, guys.
I would normally say talk to me at the consultation, but this is fresh leftover, so I'll let y'all in.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so what happens is just because it's removed off your credit report does not mean you don't owe that company.
Oh snap!
So what they will do is they'll reach out to you and say, hey, you remember this debt you need to pay. You're not obligated to pay them. Once they realize, oh, they're not going to pay us, that's when they'll go to sell it to a third party collector. That's when that third party picks up the debt, mail you something and says, hey, do you remember this debt? You have 30 days to dispute the validity of this debt. If you don't respond within those 30 days, by law, they can put it back on your credit report.
So what would you respond?
Well, like, what's your response? Oh, hell
that's what.
no.
That's what.
Okay. This is no longer your free membership. Free trial is up.
All right, let's wrap the show up. Let's wrap it up.
That's one of the first things she told me. She said, "Ali, if they send you a mail, text me now.
Yeah.
Call me now.
Yeah.
Don't wait, because they're going to put it back on there in 30 days if you don't."
What if you move addresses, though? And they send it to the old joint?
I mean, there's still always a way to get it off.
Okay.
But it just, it's...
And when in doubt, just call you.
It'll impact you because it'll pop back on your credit report. Your score will go down.
And you'll see it.
And then now we got to get it off. But
so after you remove something like let's say it impacts me negatively, right? And I drop a lot of points. Like, if you get it removed, does the points that just dropped off, it goes back up, or I got to go back to the rebuilding phase?
All of them, no. But majority of the points will come back.
Okay.
They try
like more than 50% of the points, or
depending on the debt.
Okay.
It all depends.
When you fix somebody's credit, if the stuff start coming back, do you keep fixing it like for years? Like, do you just keep fixing it?
Well, I never had that, but if something falls off their credit and it pops back up and they didn't tell me within that 30-day window, I'll go back in, get it removed. Cool, we keep moving. Now they know, okay, I will never do that again, because it hits them out of nowhere. It's crazy.
Can I just keep you on payroll just in case?
Yeah, I do that too. Yeah,
just keep I
have a packet. You do 3 months, 6 months, or a year.
Because because I'm a risk taker.
Wait,
like,
what did I get?
You didn't purchase that bad.
Ooh.
So what do I got? I just got the one time.
Now you got the basic package.
I got like a one time.
You got basic cable.
You can always call me.
Okay, that's all I need to hear.
You got that. You know what I'm saying? That
That's all I need to
connect.
hear.
You got that. You got the plug.
Yeah, you just get to ask questions and then it's time for free trial. But after that, then you gotta pay.
Y'all petty.
Aaliyah,
yo, that is amazing, yo. Yo, that's amazing. That's amazing. Yo, so Christina, man, let them know where they can follow you, where they can find you, the website, all that good stuff.
Yes. So my website is Credible Credit and Credible Credit W Christ. So that's Credible Credit W and then CHRIST.com.
One more time for this stuff, folks.
Credible Credit W Christ.com.
Facts.
And then my phone number, you can call me and reach me directly, is 323-351-7360. I say it again, 323-351-7360. Call me, book a consultation.
Facts.
And we'll go from there.
All right, cool. So, also, Fresh Leftovers listeners that's out there, make sure y'all tap in with her,
yeah. And actually, if you mention Fresh Leftovers, I'll waive the consultation.
Hey,
I'll waive the consultation fee. Fresh Leftovers. I'll be like, okay.
So we got our own discount code.
I was about to say, how long we get this? For like 3 months?
3 months, 6 months, or a year.
September. Yeah, for the rest
Hold
of
on. September almost
over. No, Christina, your show might not be out by the end. That's not fair. Wait.
Yeah, hold on.
Give us to November.
Give us to the end of the year.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
To the end of the year.
To the end of the year.
Don't take that long.
We don't even got Minister Mike show out yet.
Relax.
Okay, hold on, wait. We be on a consistent. That's different. That was before I came up here.
Nah, but we need to get it out anyway.
Relax.
Somebody need to get it out.
Just keep looking at me, Legacy. Just keep looking at me. Don't look at them, Legacy. Legacy, don't look at them. Don't look at them, Legacy.
All right, everyone. Use the promo code FRESH, and you get the consultation fee waived whenever you hear this.
Whenever you hear this.
In 2021.
I'll give it about 3-4 weeks.
Yeah. We got time.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Y'all better do that.
None of y'all don't do that.
It wasn't even an attack on you.
Okay.
Facts. It wasn't. But
I'm being sensitive. I'll take. I was being sensitive. Dang.
It was definitely all yours.
Yeah, man. You gotta wait on DJ anyway.
Y'all are hilarious.
Every week she
Every week.
DJ,
you got the audio?
I need the audio.
Is it bad that I really want to go back to this Michael Jackson and Jesus thing?
Do it. Let's do it.
Oh my God.
Let's do it.
You know what?
The question I asked earlier, for those who are listening,
for sure.
the question I asked earlier was, who was more famous?
Influential?
I said,
who was more famous?
Who was more famous globally while they were on Earth alive?
Famous.
But that's 2 different times, y'all.
I said,
cool,
was
though.
it Jesus or Michael Jackson?
Jesus.
No,
it's not.
I was like, this is the
They
only
killed
reason.
him, so. No,
Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh.
You laughed at Jesus' death?
Jesus.
How dare you?
Jesus
You out
was.
here defending him, but laughing at him at the same time.
Not funny.
Jesus was not more famous than Michael when he was on Earth.
Yes, he
Are
was.
you kidding me?
Because it was by word of mouth. You gotta understand.
You're looking at technology. I'm talking about global impact.
It's not
on people.
He came back
People
though.
knowing you. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You-
Because Jesus just got popping 2,000 years ago after
He
he
came
died.
back, but you said, did you say
while
you said,
living? You know how many miracles this man did?
That's not
People
the
travel
point.
from high and low just so I can get to you.
Jesus
I
ain't
need
selling
you.
out no arena.
He was.
Bye, Christina.
5,000 people.
I'm sorry. That's not.
Arena is-
Legacy, wait.
She said
Sit down.
5,000
I'm about to Google it. I'm about to Google this.
How
many people
I'm about
are in
to
the
go-
arena?
You know what I'm about to
people
Google.
in the
In
arena?
the arena?
Tell me.
Bro, how many people's gonna be in a 2020?
40,000 people?
Wait.
Are you kidding me? 5,000 people following him up a mountain. They was there for the skeptics.
Nothing else to do.
They was there for the skeptics. They was
No.
like, I heard about some guy named Jesus. He going up the mountain. Let's go see what it's about.
They came in.
They didn't come
the
to like,
moment he was
Jesus is going up the mountain. Let's go and be impacted by what he doing.
Maybe because Jesus had more better people following him.
Globally, the whole world.
Legacy, put your headphones back on, brother.
Put your what?
Christ.
Tickets for Michael Jackson run on 50 O2 Arena shows in London, sold out tours hours.
50. How much seats?
Ticketmaster said in the statement that a total of 750,000 tickets.
Dang!
I rest my case. And that's one spot.
That's because Michael Jackson has
That's
technology.
one.
Michael Jackson had technology.
What TV?
TV, radio, news,
CDs.
music, CDs.
When he was 11?
I'm saying
With the Jackson 5?
From
let me
from
look
then.
up
You
here.
said while he was alive. While he
they
was
had
alive. So
cassettes. I mean, come on now.
we're counting everything.
Are you
From the
kidding
moment
me?
he stepped on top of the Soul Train
When he
with
was
the
with
Afro,
the Jackson 5,
with his brothers,
when he was with the Jackson
technology.
5, You talking about the black and white TV with the fat ass?
Yes, because people in Maine, people in California, people in Georgia, they all saw that. They all saw Michael Jackson's taping. They couldn't do that for Jesus. Jesus didn't have that.
About the TV, you gotta crank like this.
Yes, the TV you gotta move with your pliers. The TV that used to turn off. Come on, they had technology.
Your TV turned off.
I rock with Jesus 100%.
Newspaper.
Cut it out.
They even had a newspaper.
While he was
because I'm saying, this is what I'm saying.
Michael
Are you listening?
Jackson?
Bro, what I'm saying is, Michael Jackson had the opportunity for the word of mouth to go around easier.
Yeah.
For Jesus,
word of mouth.
Yes, word of mouth.
Easier?
Technology. Yes, TV. His name ring bells quickly because of the radio. Even the radio. Consider the radio.
I'm not talking.
That's how.
I understand. That's a valid point.
And if Jesus had the radio,
get out of here.
If Jesus had the radio back then, come on, a lot more people would know.
If Jesus had radio, a lot of people would know about his miracles and what he do.
Yes.
You crazy, sis. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
How?
Don't do that. Because you know these Negroes back in the day was not messing with Jesus like that. Period. Don't do that.
You did have haters.
Don't do that.
But they all didn't hate him.
They wasn't messing with Jesus. They wasn't messing with Jesus like that. Even when he was doing his miracles and stuff, the majority of the people did not like him. They wasn't messing with Jesus.
Let's
be real.
But okay,
let's be real.
He did have a lot more haters.
You got Pharisees and Sadducees and kings.
But the more haters you have, the more popular you are.
You have. Come on. Don't do this. You had Pharisees that was way more. You had pharaohs that was way more popping than Jesus in the same era.
Now, the Pharisees were popping.
That's what I'm saying. Even in the same era as Jesus, the Pharisees was popping way more than Jesus. What are you saying?
Okay, guy, legacy. Okay.
What are we talking about?
Hey, Aaliyah, how can they find you?
Look, you got it, legacy.
Come on. Jesus was not popping like that until after he died. And his disciples was the ones that carried on the rest of what he did. That's how it came to us.
You got me with the haters, because he did have a lot of haters.
He wasn't popping like that.
Yeah, they killed him.
But when you have haters, you are popping.
They were threatened by him.
Exactly.
They was threatened. Now, if they didn't kill Jesus, best believe it would have been global. Best believe if he was still going,
he would have never died.
That's what I'm saying. Come on, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's
Moses didn't die till he was like what, 178?
Moses was way more popping than Jesus. Moses was way more popping than Jesus.
Even the Egyptians knew him.
You think that Moses was more popular than Jesus?
I don't know about that.
Right.
How much people? I don't know. How much people? Moses.
So David was more popular than Jesus too. David?
Yes.
No.
Oh my goodness. What Bible you reading out of?
Oh wow.
Okay, guys.
King David
was more popular than Jesus.
King David?
Come on.
David was known.
I mean, David was popping. Don't get me started.
Not just by his people, but the enemies, the Philistines, all them knew David.
All right.
Okay. So, Aaliyah, how can they find you, Aaliyah?
About to delete this whole entire recording.
Delete this part.
For my 50th time being rudely interrupted. Per usual, y'all know y'all can follow me on Instagram at I am CEO AALIYAH. And ladies, if you're, I need to do a commercial. If we're ever in the Atlanta area and you're looking to get your eyelashes done, you can follow me and book an appointment on my Instagram at Kingdom Kinks. That's KINKS.
Ow. One more time, Christina, let them know where they can follow you, find the website, all that good stuff.
Yes. Again, if you want your credit restored, financial freedom is here. Just hit me up. You can follow me on my IG at Queen QUEEN.Stina_. And the website is again crediblecreditwchrist.com. And again, my telephone number 323-351-7360. You say you heard me on Fresh Leftovers, you get that consultation fee waived. So come on, no excuses. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Big facts. Make sure you tap in with us, man, each and every Wednesday right here on GH3, man. We got some great stuff that's brewing. We got some dope shows we're gonna drop on y'all, man. Some awesome people been pulling up on us, and we super excited, man. Appreciate everybody that's listening. Christina, once again, thank you for coming. Thank you for changing and changing my life, literally. literally changing my life, man, and I'm super excited. Thank you. Continue to let God use you in the way that she's doing, man. And just bless as many people as you possibly can. Make sure y'all tap in with Christina, man. Hit that promo code Fresh Leftovers and let her go ahead and waive that consultation fee for you. Let her know you who sent y'all. GH3, we gonna catch y'all next week. We out.
Yo, Michael Jackson made $52 million off that tour.
Way more popping than Jesus.
I give it to you, Legacy. You won.